Imagine stepping back into Africa in the 1500s. The continent is not a place without history or structure, but a collection of powerful kingdoms and thriving civilizations. Trade, diplomacy, and culture are already in full motion. Let's take the journey. In cities like Timbuktu and Great Zimbabwe, the markets look like something out of a movie. Traders exchange gold for books, salt for spices, and knowledge moves as freely as goods. These were structured economies with systems that worked. Education was not new to Africa. Places like the University of Sankore had scholars who traveled from across the world to learn mathematics, governance, theology, astronomy, and medicine. Africa was already writing its own future. But everything changed when foreign ships began appearing along the coast. At first, it looked like nothing more than another trade relationship. But it was the beginning of something darker. The transatlantic slave trade ripped millions of Africans from their homelands. Families shattered. Kingdoms weakened. Generations lost. It wasn't just the loss of people, but the loss of knowledge, skill, and stability. But Africans did not simply surrender. Resistance movements rose everywhere. Men and women fought for their land, their autonomy, and their identity. Some battles were lost, but the spirit never died. Then came the Berlin Conference of 1884. A meeting where Europe divided Africa on a map without a single African present. Borders were drawn with rulers, cutting through ethnic groups, kingdoms, and histories. Colonial powers pushed their languages, laws, and cultures, trying to rewrite African identity. Schools taught children to disconnect from their traditions. By the 20th century, independence movements exploded across Africa. Leaders like Kwame Nkrumah, Jomo Kenyatta, and others stood up and said enough. The continent rose again, ready to reclaim its future. Africa's story didn't end with colonization. It evolved. The journey from the 16th to the 20th century shows resilience, brilliance, and a continent that refused to be erased. The story continues, and it is still being written today.